Hey, iCkEdMeL, how are you guys doing? And there's a bit of an update with Marisela. We're also going to be talking about Alan White, a man, 55, that went missing not too far off from where Marisela is. No, I don't believe these stories are related at all, but they are in Texas, Dallas, and it's kind of strange and mysterious. I am going to play a recap for the people that missed this story, though I suggest you check out the playlist for the full videos that I've covered so far with Marisela. In one of the videos that I made with regards to this story, somebody had reached out to me and gave me some details or story that was unverifiable, but it was interesting. And before this person's name was released, she told me that the FBI knew the name. She told me that she believes the guy's name is Chuck. This was on October 16 when she reached out to me. The news media released, I think a couple of days ago, Charles Beltran. And I was thinking to myself yesterday, I was like, oh, Charles and Chuck. And I believe that Chuck is short for Charles. I initially doubted the story, or at least put it off as a rumor, though I did include it in a previous video. This person may actually have some validity to the story. And one of the sentences here, she stated, he has since went into hiding. He's disconnected his phone, and I think he moved. His story is suspicious, to say the least. And so now the police can't find him. So, yeah.
A young woman was visiting Dallas more than a week ago and went out in Deep Ellum. Her friends and family haven't seen her since.
That she was in here, been missing since the 4th.
He's looking for his friend Marisela Botello.
She missed her scheduled flight back to Seattle on the 5th as well.
Visiting from Seattle after a weekend with her ex-boyfriend, she went drinking alone on Monday, October 5th. Just after midnight, a Lyft dropped her on Elm Street, and surveillance video showed her leaving Select Start, but she hasn't been seen since.
From there, she just never came back. And that's around the same time also that we seen the last cell phone activity, last time her debit card was ever used.
So Marisela, she's 23 years old. She flies out to Texas on October 2nd. She's supposed to be visiting this ex-boyfriend of hers, and she's supposed to return October 5th, according to WFAA. The last time the family and friends heard from her was the early morning hours of October 5th. Sources of WFAA, they say that there is a person of interest and that police have questioned a few men.
It's one of the most popular entertainment districts in Dallas. On the night of October 4th, Marisela Botello came here to Deep Ellum to hang out, and that's the last anyone has seen of her. Police say her ex-boyfriend is not a suspect. Her family released a video they got from a bar on Elm Street. They say surveillance cameras out.
Oh, this is interesting. And if you saw the previous video, so it's, first of all, it's important to note that they're saying the ex-boyfriend supposedly is not a suspect. If you saw the last video I did, there was somebody that sent me some information, I don't know whether it's true or not, saying that there's somebody that knows the person that she was last seen with, like somewhat knows through another person, and that supposedly that person did something with her in the car, and that maybe I don't know. You have to check that last video. It's on. I'll put the links down below to see that, but it's kind of an interesting thing, they say.
Outside captured Marisela with an unknown man. Dallas police have not verified the tape, but her family says it's her, and the man is the key to helping find her. They say surveillance cameras outside captured Marisela with an unknown man. Dallas police have not verified the tape, but her family says
this horrible quality. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with that, but she was in a purple dress. Oh, that looks like the dress. That does kind of look like her. If you saw the picture with the purple dress, I'll put it up right now. That does look like her. Let's take a look at this clip with regards to Charles Beltran.
Tonight, Dallas police have named
NBC.
a person of interest in the case of a missing Seattle woman. She was last seen in Deep Ellum back on October 5th. Her family told Allie Spilliards they believe it is a big step towards finally finding her.
It's been nearly a month since Marisela Botello's family says there's been any sign of her existence.
Her phone has been dead. She hasn't been on any of her social media or anything like that. No debit card transactions, nothing like that.
Botello's aunt, Denesli Castillo, said the 23-year-old had traveled from Seattle to Dallas to visit an ex-boyfriend. Her last night here, she'd ventured out alone in this purple dress. Family says a Lyft receipt showed she was dropped off in Deep Ellum. Castillo believes her niece eventually made her way to Select Start Arcade and Bar. She says surveillance video shows Botello leaving in the wee hours with a man they don't believe she knew.
And that's where we've seen her for the last time, walking like in an alley, walking with him by herself.
Though police have not verified the existence of that video, they are asking for the public's help in locating Charles Beltran, who they say was last seen driving a black Audi A6 in the early morning hours of October 5th, not long before Botello missed her return flight home to Seattle. And with her belongings still at her ex-boyfriend's house, Castillo doesn't believe she disappeared willingly.
She had a good job, a good life out here. She was visiting. She likes to travel. Like, that's what she does. So she's not running away from that bad situation. She's absolutely in some sort of danger.
Which is why she's urging anyone who knows where Beltran is to come forward.
So hopefully one of those tips leads that's to him or to her.
So I'm thinking we're going to have a talk with the channel members for sure on how to proceed with this. I mean, another portion of the conversation, and in the members area, let's read it. I'm going to read it verbatim, and I want to get your guys' thoughts on that. But you guys watching now, you can comment down below too and give me your thoughts. It's stated here too that supposedly he met her at the club at Deep Ellum. She was immediately attracted to him. And this is kind of interesting because it maybe corroborates what the family was saying, that they don't believe they actually knew each other. She was immediately attracted to him. They left together, and according to him, which is the person of a person telling them, they left and hooked up in the car. This is what I said in the other video. I said it not to be, disrespectful, but this could be something, so we got to talk about it. And of course they're looking for him now in the car. He says she didn't want to get a room. And so definitely, I don't know, we're going to follow up on this. We're going to keep looking at the story. We're going to talk about it too in the members area. And let's get on to Alan White. Alan White was last seen October 22nd. He's a 55-year-old. He was leaving that morning to go to the gym. He lived with his husband. And I have several notes here from several articles, WFAA, Dallas Voice. White and his husband, Rusty Jenkins, both left their home around 4:45 a.m. on Thursday, driving separate cars and going to separate gyms. White was last seen checking in to the LA Fitness around 5 a.m. While they couldn't find supposedly clear footage of him inside, they believe he left around 6 a.m. According to the WFAA, they give a more specific time of 5:38 a.m. They state that he was captured on camera leaving. A couple more things before we get to the video clips. White, he's an executive at a KPMG International, and so he works from home. Later that same day, he had something like a conference call at 7:30 a.m. And so, it's not like he had things to do that day. The other thing too is he was driving a black Porsche, which was a loaner car because his other car was in the shop and being worked on. Jenkins, the husband, filed a missing persons report around 11 a.m. on Thursday, the same day. The family did hire a private investigator. His vehicle was recently found. He wasn't inside. So this is the LA Fitness, Haskell Avenue. It's right there. And they both went missing in October. Again, like I'm saying, no correlation, just a chance to put two stories together because hers was a minor update, which, I mean, it's pretty significant in the story, though, I guess. But if I'm correct, I don't know the area too well. I mean, I've never been there, but the Deep Ellum thing, where are you? Select Start right here. The Deep Ellum area. Select Start. Deep Ellum. So Deep Ellum here. And then we got Haskell right here. And this is where he went missing last time he was seen. So I have these in chronological order. I thought we could watch some of these clips, see if they have any information or visuals that we could see. Let's see here. WFAA.
He's an amazing friend.
It's been 5 days of stress.
It's honestly one of the strangest things I've experienced.
Matt Davies told me about his friend Alan White, who went to this Dallas LA Fitness at 5 Thursday morning. He was captured on video leaving the gym at 5:38, but he hasn't been seen since.
It seems like it's an episode of Dateline or something. You know it happens, but you would never think that it would happen to to you and your friends.
Allen was in a black Porsche loaner vehicle.
According to one of the notes that I took here too from WFAA, Davies was one of the people that's actually been out there searching for his vehicle, which, as we're going to see later, it was found.
When he drove off. In the days since his disappearance, family and friends searched all over town.
It's just like he just vanished in thin air.
His brother Tim flew in from West Virginia.
I think the hardest part was when the flight landed at DFW, and as we were sitting on the taxiway, I just kind of lost it. Because the stewardess said, "Are you here for business or pleasure?" And I just gave her a little overview. I said, "No, I'm really here for business, I guess, because I'm trying to find my brother."
The family hired a private investigator while Dallas police look for him too. They're working on a court order so they can try to locate his cell phone.
I feel that he's here. I feel he's somewhere around here. I feel someone has him.
Allen's a high-level executive for the accounting company.
I wonder about the whole court order thing. I thought they made, I don't know, maybe it varies from state to state, I guess, but I thought there was something they did that in a situation like this when somebody's missing, there's like a way to expedite all this stuff. You know, it's kind of crazy right now. We're going to have to go to court, you know, and go through the motions.
Company KPMG and so much more.
He is a husband, a son, a brother, a friend.
And all those who love him so hope he makes it home.
Nobody cares about the car at this point, or the phone or money or anything like that. We just want Allen to be brought home safely.
In Dallas, I'm Alex Rose.
This clip is from CBS Local.
Police recover the vehicle of a missing Dallas account executive. However, his whereabouts are still unknown as of tonight. Robbie Owens spoke with Allen White's very worried brother, who has traveled here from West Virginia to help in the search.
When I first got that call, I went and sat in a chair and cried like a 5-year-old.
For the family of Allen White, heartache and hope share the same space.
I don't feel that he's taken off this earth. I've lost enough. I don't want that to happen.
The Dallas accounting executive disappeared more than a week ago after leaving his gym near 75 in Haskell.
We're a close-knit family, and I'm sitting there at his desk right now. I'm looking. He's got a to-do list of stuff from 10/22, handwritten, that he was going to do. He just wouldn't up and vanish on his own accord.
White was driving a black 2020 Porsche Macan. The vehicle was recovered Thursday evening in South Dallas near Simpson Stewart and Bonnie View.
Or someone just jumped.
Evening in South black 2020 Porsche Macan. The vehicle was recovered Thursday evening in South Dallas near Simpson Stewart and Bonnie View.
Or someone just jumped him. Yeah, he would just give up. First of all, he gave up the car because it wasn't even his. He was a loaner, and there's just a lot of unknowns right now that we're still trying to piece together.
The White family is offering a $10,000 reward for information, hoping that perhaps cash could encourage someone to come forward.
Help us bring him home. Just please help. If someone can help us, it'd be more than the reward for us. I'm not worried about the financial thing. I just want someone to help lead us to where he's at.
In Dallas, Robbie Owens, CBS 11 News.
That's pretty strange. The car being found at that location. I don't know anything about that area. Here's another clip from Tiffany Lou. This is after the vehicle being found as well.
In a city filled with more than 1 million people and hundreds of thousands of cars, how do you find one person, one car? Since October 22nd, Allen White's family has been anxiously trying to find those answers. On Wednesday, at least one was solved.
Finding the car was a big plus, major plus.
His loaner car was found in South Dallas.
Only thing we know that the car was in fine shape and it was locked. That's it.
And as for the missing man,
That's so weird.
Allen wasn't in the car.
He still hasn't been found. Tim White, his younger brother, flew in from West Virginia to search, to post flyers. This one is taped on the door of LA Fitness in Uptown Dallas off Haskell. Allen was seen leaving the gym at 5:38 that Thursday morning. And in the surveillance video, he gets in the car and drives off. No one has heard from him.
That's the first time I actually see the video of this. I was wondering where the surveillance video was. I'm assuming this is actual footage.
That Thursday morning. And in the surveillance video, he gets in the car and drives off. No one has heard from him since.
The love that we have for him as a family and his friends have for him down here.
Tim isn't giving up on his brother, Alan White, who is also a husband, a son, and a loving friend.
And we're going to find him. We hope and pray we're going to find him.
I did find this clip on Facebook from Ali Spilliards from NBC. It looks like a longer version of the surveillance footage, so maybe we could take a look at that.
Wait till it gets onto Haskell. Yeah. If that shows that much. Straight across.
They're a pretty busy area, yeah. Oh, they're actually playing it from the thing. But he's walking to his car. So I wonder what he's doing there in the back. Was he the door open or something? I'm not sure what he was doing back there, but... I mean, it almost looks like there's something back there. Maybe I don't want to like go, you know, crazy with it or anything. But just in that window or whatever, it just almost looks like there's movement or something to me. But that's just weird though. Why would they, you know, I don't... Oh, maybe it was a shadow. Oh, it was the reflection maybe of the window or something.
Wait till it gets onto Haskell.
That's what I'm thinking. Let's see. I don't know. Could just be the lighting and stuff. And maybe it's the lighting.
Wait till it gets onto Haskell.
One more thing with regards to Alan, and then we're going to talk a little bit about Marisela. Just one more final detail about Charles Beltran, because I found this interesting bit of information on heavy.com. Now with Alan, I put in the distance between the LA Fitness, and the news article reported that where his vehicle was found was Simpson Stewart Road and Bonneview Road, if I did that correctly, if I heard it correctly. It's a bit of a drive. I mean, it's 10 miles, 20 minutes. I mean, it's kind of weird for somebody that had plans later that for that 7:30 conference, I believe it was, to drive all the way down here, unless that's towards his home. I don't know. you know, did something happen and somebody tried to take the car, but they said the car was found fine. He wasn't there. It's just very strange and bizarre. And here is the corner where you saw in the news segment for the gas station. You know, I have no idea what's here, what the significance would be at all. I just, you know, I don't know, I guess maybe locals or maybe personal people that know him. It's just really, really strange. With Beltran, okay, Charles Beltran, another thing that I thought was interesting, this is from Heavy. It says, police say Beltran was driving the Audi, which we know. His car has not been seen since the morning of October 5th. According to Fox News, Botello's family say Beltran has gone dark and police have been unable to reach him. They said he disconnected all his social media, and once they identified him, he was unreachable and appeared to have moved. Wow. Background check on Beltran shows a history of arrests. Most recently, he served 8 months in federal prison in 2018 for violating probation when he failed his test. In 2013, court records show that Beltran was sentenced to 46 months in Texas prison for being a felon in possession of a firearm. The sentence was followed by 3 years probation. It was during those 3 years that he violated probation, and by using, he was sentenced to another 8 months in jail. And it's really interesting hearing that bit of information, comparing it and contrasting with that conversation I had with this person. I don't know, man, what happened. But thank you guys so much for the support. I appreciate you guys. Hit the like button, share, please, subscribe. Members, let's go talk about this situation with Marisela. See how we're going to proceed. Crazy. Thank you for all the support. Take care.